out. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking say that. Are you kidding? Okay, this live is supposed to be about me working out, and I'm literally just wandering around, and I'm not fucking so that's good. I'm in excellent shape. I'm so happy for you. I've actually been doing really well because I did, full honesty, gain like 15 pounds while I was in San Diego because I was just like excessively drinking and like literally just all the time. So I have currently lost 10 pounds and I will continue to tone my body and get myself back to where I want to be. So you're gonna watch how I do that. I'm really just gonna do arms and chest today and maybe abs, but I haven't decided if the abs part at the end is worth it. Cause more tattoos, please. More tattoos means more money. So, you know. Yeah, more tattoos. The last 3 tattoos I got cost me like $500. So I kind of drained my bank account. Don't tell my parents. I'll do the workout with you. Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. So, but I mean, I have weights. Do you have weights? If you have weights, follow along. If you don't have weights, then just wait till the parts that I don't use weights. Well, I guess I'm about to go from weights to the fucking machine, dude, so I can do a chest. And then I gotta do, I might do back too. I might as well just do my whole upper body today, because it's not like I've been working out. Is that gym in your house? Yes. But yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm probably not gonna talk that much when I actually do it. So like I start low weight, high repetition when it comes to arms. That's just how I do it. Sorry, I'm gonna go like over here though, because I want to be able to see myself in like my form. So like I just start with little curl ups, but they're twist ups. So you wanna really go slow and twist up, which these are really simple. I feel like everyone should know this. I usually just go about 15 of those, which I honestly was not counting, so I'm gonna call that 6. 6, 7. Yeah, see, this is gonna be kind of boring. So if you guys just like, I literally just wanted to like not be alone while I was working out. So if there was like 10 people on here, that was cool. If there was 100, that was cool. Okay, definitely over 15, so I might as well just go 20. 20. Okay, so after I do my lightweight with that, I do lightweight with all my repetitions. So I just start with those. You have a tattoo on your back. I do. Like I said, I would not be working out with a shirt on right now, but I really am afraid of TikTok banning me. If you guys think that that's a thing, I don't really know, because I don't usually work out with a shirt on because I'm already sweating. I use 10 pounds. Okay, cool. 10 pounds, 20 reps. And then we'll do, I usually don't take this long in between. I usually use 20. Well, you're probably stronger than me. I like to do like my reps with small weight, like my bigger reps with small weight. Like this is heavy to me, but like bigger reps with small weight is just easier to me because I don't want to get swole while I'm trying to tone. So after those, I do flies, and flies actually suck. So it's. And honestly, like, the biggest thing about, like, weightlifting and all that kind of stuff, like, is, like, you want to go slow. Like, you want to include that isometric kind of part of it within, like, the not part of it. The movement part of it. Because isometrics is basically kind of holding yourself in place. But that slowness, like, when they say when you do push-up, I'm not fucking counting. I'm trying to talk while I do this. 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's. Oh. Quantity over quality. Yeah, like for sure. Like quantity, like if you're lifting weights and you're just like, and you're going fast and you're just not like, you're not training your muscles to catch in the right places. So like isometrics is so important. Like the first time when I started climbing, it was really important for me to get my strength on a pull-up bar, because I mean, that's technically what climbing is. You're pulling yourself up. So like I had to get, like I couldn't even do a pull-up. Like I literally couldn't. And I was training with this guy. He used to be like a ninja warrior, like you know, that show. Yeah, I got new tats. I'll show them to you in a second. But I was training with him and he was like, isometrics is everything, especially when it comes to arm strength and building strength fast. So he was like, when you're doing a pull-up, get yourself up to a 45 and just hold it 30 minutes, right? Or 30 minutes, 30 seconds, and then drop, let yourself rest for a second. Give yourself 30 seconds to rest. Arms back up, now pull yourself up, but not 45, now you're a little bit lower. And so you do that until you're hanging, and then you do the opposite. So now you're gonna start with your chin up, you're gonna hold, and now you're gonna go down until you hit back to 45, and then you're done. But like isometrics is so much more important than, I can't do that now. I don't have a pull-up bar in here, or else I would. Yeah, I don't have a pull-up bar in here. I have my pull-down bar for my back, but you have to squeeze your muscles. Yeah, and the other thing is like tight. Like they say, like squeeze core, squeeze everything. Like just keep breathing, but like squeeze that core. Like really get, because core interaction with arm strength and like trying to get your body up is so important. So I usually have my bench. I'll pull this out, I guess. On here. I think this is what I'll end with. Or probably not today, because I don't want to do squats today, because I'm doing upper body, but move that. So after that I usually do dips. There it is, like a back, like in here is like a backpack that's just filled with like a shit ton, like a big ass sandbag. And my dad puts it on, straps it up tight. He just walks around, he does his workouts sometimes with it on. Freaking crazy guy. That man literally had cancer like less than 2 years ago. And he fucking is a rock star. After that, I do these. And these ones are pretty easy for me, like with the 10 pounds. That's why I do about 20 of these slowly. I'm not really vocal when I work out. I don't really talk usually. I don't really think about this until afterwards, but that's why. You work out, I'm gonna go eat my That's funny. Why do I love everything you do? I don't know. It's not really that great. See, like I'm already getting hot, and this is why I don't do this. Like I don't want to get banned. Fuck. I don't want to work out with my shirt. Ow! Fuck me. This is the gym that I'm working in right now. On like a elliptical, you can use it as like a bike elliptical or like a regular elliptical. It's pretty cool. Fuck man, it's like hard. I will say like, it's hard to work out when you're like not in a good mental spot. You know, when you're trying to get yourself back in a good mental spot. Working out with the Jewel. It's so bad. But like, I want to like talk about that really fast actually. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do the whole like, oh, exercise, you know, like exercise is, which 100% yes, it is. Hold on. Cause like, my ADHD is kicking in so fucking hard right now. I'm like, I have to say this, so like, I'm gonna force myself to listen to my rant. Working out, when you have like a therapist telling you like, oh, you should be working out, like it'll help your like with your depression and with your anxiety, like release, which is so true. But I will say like starting out is hard. Like you guys know that I'm very honest online. Like I was in the mental hospital. I was in a behavioral health facility. I'm gonna start recalling that because that is where I was. I was in a behavioral health facility. That's where I was when I wasn't around. And it's when you get out and you're like, okay, like you're feeling good and you're feeling ready to start doing the things that you need to do, and then boom, it like hits you that those things are a lot harder than said, you know? I am feeling like so much better, but it's like I said, I'm feeling so much better, but I'm still battling my depression. I battle depression every day. I think people that have depression and anxiety understand that it is a battle every day, and you got to push through. Exactly. I'm like, you got to push through, and like it sucks when you first start. Like I'm in this gym right now, like I'm literally using you guys as a distraction, and like I'll probably get off to finish my workout because, to be honest with you, like I will just continue to come over here and talk to you. But yeah, it's hard. Don't feel discouraged because it's hard when you start. Don't feel discouraged that if you go a week and you're working out and you do your 4 days of working out in that week and you just don't feel better and you're like, why do I not feel better? It takes time. It takes so much time. So like, don't give up on yourself. Don't fucking think that just because I did a workout for 2 weeks and I'm like, I'm still sad or I'm still dealing with this, or I'm like, it doesn't take away your problems. But it does help. And I 100% like know that. So, yeah, working out is definitely important. I went through the same thing, getting back into workouts, I would get so upset. Yeah, it physically, it messes with your brain. It does, because you're like doing something that you haven't done in so long, and you're not capable of doing the things that you used to be able to do before you got kind of in that bad mental spot. So like, you get in the gym and you're expecting to like be like, oh, like I'm gonna kill it right now, and you can't sometimes, and like that's okay. Like that's not something to be ashamed of. That's not something to like, it's just something to say like, hey, okay, like it's hard right now, but if I continue to try, just like anything else in my life, if I continue to practice and I continue to put effort into it, then I'm gonna, you know, like I'm gonna get better at it, and I'm gonna make progress. Like with anything, progress is so subjective to your mindset. It's so subjective to your mindset. Like that is, if there's one lesson, that is my biggest lesson of the day, is so subjective to your mindset. Any day exercise is better than any day doing nothing. You know what? Yeah, if you go in the gym for 15 minutes and all you did was lift a few weights, or maybe you got on the treadmill, you walked for 15 minutes, you got on the elliptical, or you went in your room and you decided to get up and do some stretches and just like move your body, like get better than nothing, dude. I wanted to work out, but I struggle with the get up and go. That's the hardest part. Mine, in my head, I've come up with a system, and it's a very stupid system. It's called 1, 2, 3. And I don't know if anyone else uses that. I know people use it for other things. I know people use it when they're like scared and they're like, okay, 1, 2, 3, then go. I use that for getting out of bed. So that there's always a moment in my morning where I'm hitting a point where I'm like, I know I need to get up, but instead of listening to myself, I don't get up. So what I have to do, sometimes I'll have to do my 1, 2, 3 method where I'm like, Olivia, you're gonna count to 3, and on 3 you're gonna get up, and if you don't, like, you're not doing justice to yourself, and you're being really unkind to yourself. So I say, okay, take a deep breath, 1, 2, 3, just shoot up. Shoot up, and when you shoot up, don't just sit up in your bed, shoot up, turn your legs around, spin your legs around, put them on at least get your feet on touching the floor, because it makes such a difference. Go do your workout, go do your morning coffee, come back, make your bed, dude. Like, I've been making my bed lately. I get all in my head. So do I. But even if you got out of bed and you had to find your way back to it, like, and you found your way back into your bed at some point during the day, it's okay. Like, you got up, you know? Like, you got up. Like, that's so amazing, and like, something to be so grateful for is like, even waking up, you know? And I know that some days it doesn't feel like that's something to be grateful for. But it's sad that I have to do this get up every morning. I mean, but we do what we have to do. I think that's another really hard part about mental health, is it the acceptance of, oh, I have to either take these meds every day, or I have to do, like, I have to do these things, and other people don't have to do these things, but I have to, and it sucks. And it's like, you could sit there and say all those things, but it's what you have to do. You're a unique person. You are not everybody else. You're not. You're not. You're literally just not. I am not even my family. I am not any of them. I'm part of my family, and like, I may be a genetic makeup of some of them, but like, I'm not anyone outside of that door. I'm not anyone outside of this window. I'm myself, and like, what works for me and what I need to do to keep myself healthy, I should not feel ashamed of. Not only should I not feel ashamed of it, accepting it has been hard, but I got into a point of acceptance with it, and I don't feel, it frustrates me some days because I'm human, but I don't feel bad that I have to live my life this way, because my life is just a little bit different than everyone else's, just like everyone's life is a little bit different than everyone else's. We all have to find our rope. I like to think of it as a rope. Like when we fall into depressions and we fall into, whether it's a long depressive episode or you have you just are going through a hard time in your life and you were depressed for a year straight and you just don't feel like there's any hope to anything, like, there's always a rope. We're in this really, 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 really deep hole, right? And it feels like that. We feel all this weight on our chest of all the, like, I kind of picture it like as if we're in this hole and air is heavier than it is. You feel heavy, like, you physically feel heavy, like you're not in a good place, but that rope, like using that rope, whether it is exercise, whether it is medication, whether it is therapy, whether it is something bigger than that or smaller than that, it doesn't matter. Like, grab your fucking rope, dude. And don't feel ashamed for grabbing your fucking rope, because why the fuck would you not use something that's like there to help you? Maybe that rope doesn't work for someone else. Maybe that rope isn't long enough, or maybe it's too short, or whatever. It's too short, it's too long, they don't like the way it feels, whatever. But that's not their rope, that's your rope. Grab your rope. Stop looking into other people's lives and what works for them and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, take advice from other people, but if that doesn't work for you, don't get discouraged. Find another rope. Pull on that one. If it comes down, go to the next rope, pull on that one. Eventually one's gonna not come down and it's gonna help you get out of your hole. So just keep trying. I love you, Litz. Hi. It's good to hear from you. I miss you. But yeah, after that being said, I probably shouldn't have came live to do my workout. I'm not there yet because I'm super distracted and I'm using you guys as an excuse to not do it. And I know that in my head, so I'm going to logically stop doing that. I'm going to get a good workout in for the morning, get my body moving, get my body stretched, and then maybe I will go a little live a little bit later. But other than that, I'm gonna end here and I'm gonna go work out. But I love you guys, and I am really excited to kind of be back, and I look forward to doing like a lot more lives on here, and I will get private lives up soon. So yeah, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves today, no, regardless of what it looks like, okay? And spread the positivity. Text someone, make sure they're okay. Okay, I'm done ranting. Okay, love you. Bye.